As an autumn appreciator and observer and participator, I've spent the last month or so just basking in it. The leaves plummeted toward the ground, the rain, for the most part, picked up, and the idea of cozy corners made for old and new lovers becoming more frequent is certainly on the top of my list for things I've been loving lately. And a big thanks to Ayana Crystals for sponsoring today's video. My love lately list is noted in 5 categories. 1. Things. First on my list is my Ayana crystal. It's a money manifestation crystal charm, and there's so many others on the site. They have some for love, they have some for protection, and of course I really love a money spell, so we're actually going to put this together with you. In my opinion, the coolest part of the Ayana crystal is that it comes with its own manifestation guide charm, and it also comes with this bamboo petal, which you will be using. First step is to prepare. Gently separate a petal from bamboo flower. Next, pause, breathe deeply, and feel stillness. Intend. Write your desire in clear words. You can write whatever you want on yours. Insert. Fold the petal thrice and nestle it inside of the locket. This one opens from the side, so there's a little hole in the middle. As I'm folding it, I'm also thinking of what I want from it. Fold it 3 times, slide it in, and I have a bunch of tiny little crystals. Green aventurine in there, carnelian, okay, rose quartz, snapping back on door of the locket, and lastly embody, which is wear it daily, trusting your intention is blossoming. My manifestation around my neck, and it has become one of my favorite things. I love simple, beautiful, gorgeous manifestation spells. I will link everything about Ayana crystals in my description. And now let's carry on to the rest of things I loved the last month or so. Starting with this fairy wand. I went to Beacon, New York with a bunch of friends. There was a lot of witchcraft shops, cutesy little stores, coffee shops. I actually had like the worst coffee ever at one of the places, but I did get a fairy wand. Can't be too mad. Cherry syrup, an Italian market, and it's just so good. I've been making a lot of cherry almond lattes and cherry vanilla lattes. I actually made my own vanilla bean syrup yesterday. I have a leaves candle that I've been lighting every single morning in the living room. This Miu Miu perfume, they sent it to me in PR, and I was like, oh, Miu Miu perfume, that's so cool, I love that. And it smells so sweet and florally, and there's probably like brown sugar-ish vibe in it. Soup, I've been eating soup every single day, all different kinds of soup. Let's say vegetable soup, ramen soup, escarole beans. I made like a lemon orzo style soup. It was like gluten-free orzos, lemon, parsley, vegan chicken broth. Jordan made butternut squash soup. It was great. Comfy accessories has been something, oh, I am so passionate about. I always wear my little newsy hats, like I'm obsessed with them. I have these cute beanies. This one's from Hot Topic, and I like it a lot. This one's been really cute. My Lana Del Rey lighter, I've been using her all of the time. Lastly, in things, I've been wearing this jacket a lot because I don't want to transition into winter jackets yet. Everyone always compliments it. It's such like a cool staple piece, and it's so comfortable, and it's like the perfect fall colors. 2 words, this journal for the season. In particular, one of the spreads that I did, my October spread, was so cute. It was just Pinteresting while I was in the library. And then this little flap, I was really busy in October, so I wrote out every single date, what event I had, what travel plan I had, because I started off October in Florida, and then when I came home I only had X amount of time in between going to Vegas, but I had so many random things to do and it ended up working out. Every month I've been doing this, which is essentially printing out Pinterest stuff for what I want to happen that month, or not even happen, just like a general vibe. Print out a word. September, my word was reverie. October, my word was orphic. For November, I have not done mine yet. I will get back to you. Maybe somewhere on Instagram. Just getting back to normalcy and looking up thesaurus words. Find what I need, like typing in, I don't know, manifestation, and then thesaurus, and then hitting enter on Google, and then a bunch of stuff comes up, and you're actually like clicking through and learning the words and reading the words. As well as, you guys know, I bought this little library probably almost a year ago now. This little library, it's a dictionary. That's been really fun for me to do, especially when I'm like doing scripts or writing voiceovers. I'll be like, I use this word a lot, let me try to interchange it with something else. Biggest one is obviously in the the last couple of months I've been rereading Twilight Saga. I feel like I've talked about that in so many of these YouTube videos. I talk about it more in depth on TikTok. You know, if something comes to mind, we all talk about it in the comments. I'm up to Breaking Dawn now. I have a lot more to go. I'm really excited. I think I'm reading this super slow because I don't want it to end. Also, I've cleared out and decluttered my bookshelf quite a bit, and I donated about 2 books to the little free libraries. I do that often. Every couple of months I go in and I'm like, okay, I've read this. Okay, can you part ways with it now? Okay, you're never gonna read this. Okay, get rid of this. This journal in particular, really hard for me to start. I don't know why. I think I really liked the last writing journal that I had, and when I finished it, I had like a sense of like sadness, to be honest. So this was maybe in the springtime I finished it, and then all summer I didn't write, and I was like, you need to write. I brought this with me to Oregon, Washington. When I say I did not write in it one singular time, I'm gonna try my best to keep filling it out. Exciting and creative. I designed some birthday invitations. My birthday's at the end of the month. And then lastly, in the bookish category, I watched Ruby Granger. She's another YouTuber. I love her so much. She's just a fabulous girl, and she was talking on Halloween about witchcraft and old apothecary books and potion making books and lists and herbal remedies. I thought it was really fascinating and fun. I actually shared that as a post on my YouTube, the community board. 3 experiences. I have a lot of experiences from the last couple of months that I've been so enamored by. Going to Rhode Island with my sister and my boyfriend. We went to libraries, cafes. It was just like the start of fall. Old houses, historic buildings, gorgeous. We went to the Nitro Bar and tried coffee from there. It was so yum. In October, we went to When We Were Young in Vegas. That was peak. It took me 2 weeks after that to get down from like the depressive slump post-festival that it brought me. Seeing Panic at the Disco was just incredible. All of my friends were there. Everybody's outfits were amazing. Just the vibes were really high, and there was no drama, no stress, no nothing. It was just really good vibes, and I would love to like live in that for as long as I can. I tried to do a vlog where I was like living like a teenager again. My phone died, and I was like, fuck this. I don't really need to vlog. I just need to exist. And I think I really needed that in order to push me against a wall and be like, you don't need a phone, you don't need to record, you don't need to like always feel like you have to work. Just go and live. We were just walking around and felt like teenage, like walking through Chinatown, drinking boba, talking to strangers, looking in shops, just hanging out. Oh, getting my Panic at the Disco tattoo. That was a huge favorite. She's inspired by the Panic at the Disco limited edition box set that I have. He thrifted this, and my God, was this boy excited for that. It's really cool. It's from 2006. This is the card that I got. It's Time to Dance. Isn't that so cute? And it was the same tattoo artist that did my little witch girl. Do an updated tattoo tour eventually. I do want some more tattoos as well. That kind of just inspired me to want to do more of them. I want Twilight tattoos. I want things that I love. Pummeling through the rest of the experiences because I've lived so many fun experiences this year, and I feel like some of them tie in with like the bookish vibe. Going outside to crisp leaves and air. Putting on candles while making dinner. That's been really fun to do like a peasant tavern inspired meal. Going to Brooklyn and winging it. I ended up finding this really cool late night bar cafe, and I had a really delicious cortado, and it was just so cozy and cool and quaint. I liked it a lot. I've been trying to comprehend time and what to do with it. I feel like I'm in this really weird, strange, lost period where I'm talking a lot and I'm doing a lot and I'm feeling a lot and I'm trying to grasp a lot of things, and none of it is like going like this. Having a dorky Halloween costume. My sister, my cousin, and Jordan and I, we had such a fun Halloween. 4 sounds. Top sound is obviously the rain pouring while reading Twilight. Music by Bike Routes. All I've been doing is listening to Bike Routes. He's just like a boy from New Jersey. Hyperfixating on the Killer song that's like, in the back of the restaurant. I forget what song it's called, but that specific line. Oh, the wind coming in through the car window. The quietness of a 4:40 p.m. sunset. That sound is just unbeatable. I feel like everything gets really still. A girl saying, oh my God, that was awesome. Who are they? While she was leaving the Don Broco set at When We Were Young. They were so good. Their energy was so high. The crowd was having so much fun. Everybody was headbanging, and just hearing like a younger girl say that, I actually started crying. I was also on my period, but like I just started crying. I was like, that was such a moment that I'm so happy that I was able to like watch. Oh, and then Live in Denver by Panic at the Disco is finally on Spotify, so I don't have to go on YouTube anymore to listen to it or watch it. And lastly, I'll end the sound category with gotta listen to Bike Routes. 5 emotions. More freedom in my routine has allowed me to do more. Although with that comes a question of decision and daily overload. So I'm at 2 sides of the fence here. I have this newfound freedom, which is amazing, but here I have too much freedom where I have a lot of things that I want to do and accomplish and so many goals that I want to tackle, and I'm trying to do them all at one time, and I don't think it's working out so well. Your brain can't compute everything you want to do at once. You have to kind of like focus, but you don't want to focus on one thing and avoid the rest of the stuff that you want to do. To help combat that, I am learning how to regulate all of the chaos through making lists. I love lists. You guys already know I make lists for literally everything. I think every YouTube video I make has a list that started on why, and then it also has a list in the YouTube video on what you can do to follow it or figure it out. It's called pendings in no order, and I just have them all written, and then I could check them off in my time, crying spontaneously because I'm confused. The relief I felt after cleaning and decluttering my closet, and then my dresser, and then my bookshelf. How I felt the entire 2 weeks post when we were young. I listened and reminisced with my friends and genuinely trained myself to come down from the high that music festivals give you. The happiness from working with huge brands on deals, that was a really great one the last couple of months, and I'm hoping to continue that. Calmness while in libraries, making it my mission to, every time I know that I need to do things, I pack up all my books and I drive to a new library. Started to figure out some of my favorites, which is cool. And the satisfaction as I find myself into the last twilight of the series and saga. This month I'm definitely gonna finish Breaking Dawn. Cozy cravings and the certainty that comes with the season. What I meant by that was, you know, you can lie in bed and read. That feels really good. You could go outside and walk in the leaves. That feels really good. You could go sit in a cafe and everybody's dressed up in their little sweaters. That feels really good. Everything about this season always feels really good, and it's such a bummer when it leaves. And then lastly, the almost jealousy for the burr months as we make our way towards the slowness of winter, hanging on to November's fruitful harvest as long as we can. I always jump the gun and start saying things before I get to read them to you, but at least you know I am consistent. There's always more I want to do and more memories that I want to make. The fall just lights that inside of us all. I think that's why we mourn it before it's even over. I'm trying extra hard this year to savor the sentiments, and I hope you can do the same. Let me know what your favorite thing was over the last month or so, and let me know in the comments, and I'm really eager to read all of them. Make sure to check out Ayana Crystals if you want your own manifestation locket, dependent on whatever thing you feel like you might need. Please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!